Hey y'all, She Was 7 here. I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Okay, so ever since I did this interview, I have been getting all these men on my videos upset at me for making the videos that I make. I'm sorry. I'm never going to stop. I don't see your side of the story. I don't accept your excuses. I'm so sorry. But I'm never going to change my mind until, you know, I die and reincarnate and have the choice to come back as a man without means, which I probably won't. So probably never ever see your point of view. So I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just don't believe that men should try to get married and have a family when they can't even support themselves. That's all I'm saying, okay? Okay, so the topic of this video today is there are a lot of men out there who are saying, you know what? When I get married or when I get a woman, I want us to both chip in and build something together and make this life grand, and she needs to pay the rent, half the rent, she needs to pay half the bills. You know, we're going to struggle and make it together and build something together, and she's going to be putting her money into the household just like I am, and we're just going to be two people doing the exact same thing. Okay, but except she's going to have to take care of the kids, cook, and all that other stuff too, because she's the woman, right? Or no, I might cook and take care of the kids one day and she can do the same until I get tired of it and say, well, I have other things to do. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you don't have gender roles in your house, if you don't have specific gender roles in your house, like that's a man's job, that's a woman's job, or, you know, women do this and men do that, then you're going to raise children who aren't going to accept gender roles either. Okay, now there's a lot of men out there who are homophobic and they're like, you know, upset about this new, it's not even new, but all these gay children and gay young people coming out of the closet and, you know, cross-dressing, being transsexuals, all of that. They're upset about it, but they don't want gender roles in their house. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you're not going to lead and be the man of your house and bring home the bacon and just be, you know, a masculine male and an example of what it is to be a man, don't be mad at your child when they come and say, Daddy, I don't want to be a male anymore, or I don't want to be a female anymore, because I don't think we should have gender roles. I mean, Mommy can do what you do, even better, because she took care of us too, you know. And then you're going to be like, dang, you know. And you might not be homophobic, and you might be accepting of that child, but you might have had different hopes and dreams for that child as well, and now you have to change them because you took gender roles out of your house. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because each parent has a right to raise their kids and have their household the way they want. But a lot of people don't think about the consequence or the results of having a genderless role home. And that's one of them, okay? So men, before you jump on this bandwagon that lets you find an equal partner, remember that if you procreate with this equal partner and you make children with this equal partner, and they see you and her and doing the exact same thing, not identifying with gender, not saying this is a man's job, this is a woman's job, we can be whatever we want, I don't accept gender roles, they're going to say, well, you know what, I don't have, you know, I'm just going to be genderless myself, or I get to choose whichever role I want to do as well in my life, in my physical life, in my mental life, okay? So you can't be mad if you have genderless roles in your house and come out with genderless children. I support all rights of people. I support gay people. I support trans people. I support gay people who date trans people and they're really straight, okay? I support it all. I support everyone who chooses to live freely as they want. What I don't support are hypocrites. Hypocrites who say this and turn around and then talk about gay people. Okay, you don't want gender roles in your house, then why should you expect any from your child? Or from the man on TV walking around in a dress? Why should you expect anything more out of him? He's representing a genderless role, and so are you. Okay? You're just doing it in a totally different way. Okay? So don't hate. Either accept your role as a gender or don't accept it. But don't turn around and talk trash about gay people when you don't even want to accept your own gender role. Okay? That's all I'm saying, because a lot of people get this knowledge and this consciousness, this pseudo consciousness is what I call it, and you know, they give up their they don't even give it up. They don't accept their role as protector and provider because it's easier, and they accept this genderless role, and they don't know the consequences and the results that are going to come from this. That's why you're seeing all these gay children. Of course, there's an agenda. Of course, there's a push. But also in the household is where it starts. It starts in the household. If they don't see daddy doing what daddies are supposed to do, if they see mommies doing everything daddies can do, then they're going to want to be the woman. Obviously, we can do everything. If we can raise kids, have kids, work, pay half the rent, buy houses, buy cars, look good while doing it, and be worshipped, and be the most sought after creature on the planet, of course people are going to want to be females. Okay? Now, if they see the opposite, they see a strong male role model, doing his thing, creating abundance, taking care of his family, he's going to want to be that superhero. Okay? But they're starting to see women as superheroes and look up to them and say, dang, I want to be a woman. I want to be a goddess, And then for the opposite, for the transgender females who want to be men, they can still have the goddess mentality because they are female. But they can have the power and the strength of the man and the masculinity of the man, okay? So no matter what, being a female, whether you're a transsexual female who looks like a male, you still have that feminine energy and that feminine power, to switch up whenever you want, Oh, shoot, sorry. I kicked the little thingy. Anyway, so don't be mad. Don't be a hypocrite. If you don't want gender roles in your house, don't expect and hope for gender roles in your children or in their offspring, because you're teaching them that it doesn't matter. Okay? And I don't care. I could raise a transgender child, a gay child, a straight child. I don't care. I'm still love it anyway because I'm not hypocritical, But they are going to know the gender roles because our house is gender roles. There are gender roles, okay? They're going to know that, and whatever they choose from that point on, that's up to them. But I'm saying if you are against certain things and you have a gender role and you have a genderless role house, then don't be surprised, okay? You can't have it both ways, Anyway, I'm sure this video is going to cause lots of controversy and stir it up. And there's going to be some men typing like this real fast, talking about MTGO or whatever. And that's why I don't date females. Yeah, you can't date females because you don't have a gender. We don't want, if you're trying to date a straight female, we don't want no feminine man, who is against us. I mean, that's competition, And, men who just are gay, they love women. They're the best of friends with women. They're not really against women as far as, oh, I'm not going to date you because you want too much. They want the same things we want. Okay? So if you're looking for a woman to take on a genderless role in your relationship, you might as well just go look for a man or a roommate or an asexual being or someone like that, because no woman in their right mind wants to do the same thing you do. Honestly, most women want to be, their man to say, you know what, let me take care of this, let me do this, let me do that. But in this day and age, they're taught not to. They're taught you got to be strong, you got to be this, and you got to be that, because all these men out here aren't going to take care of you, because they're not really men, they're still boys, and they're not going to take care of you because they don't believe in gender roles. So you have to be the man and the woman. So basically, women are not going to say, oh, I want a man to take care of me anymore, because they've been trained not to want that, because they know all y'all do is complain, play video games, and want a mama. So what they are doing is mentally embedding in their head, I got to take care of myself, I got to do for self, because this man ain't going to do snap for me. If I do ever want to get married and have children, I'm going to have to basically have a damn roommate to pay the bills and to have kids and accept his genderless roles. And I'm going to have to accept this new society thing, and da-da-da. I really don't want to, but I'm being forced to, because if I want a decent man, he's not going to really take care of me, because he doesn't value women, because he's been taught that we're, supposed to do the same things. But wait, I got to have the kids, I got to raise the kids, I got to carry the kids for 9 months. What he going to be doing? I don't know. So we're really not equal, but we're pretending to be equal. Well, I'm just going to do it anyway, and hopefully I can change his mind later on down the road, okay? Which usually happens. You'll find that couple, and they're all equal, right? But when that baby comes, everything changes. And men, if you are in that situation, and you thought you married your equal partner, as soon as that baby comes, it's no longer equal partnership, because she has taken on the role of goddess at that point. She has become creator of life. She's taking care of her child. And she's not trying to compete with you anymore. Now it's time for you to kick in and help that woman. Okay? Because she just created the heir to your throne. Okay? And a lot of people, this is going to go over y'all's heads. But what I'm saying is, women and men were created to do different things, not the same things. Okay? There is always gender. There is a law of gender in the universe. And if you try to get rid of it, it's going to come back and slap you in the face. It's always going to do that. Now, we can combine the genders and have a more androgynous society, which is what is happening, because so many people have decided that they don't need gender roles anymore. Which is fine with me. I don't care. I love Michael Jackson. I love Prince. I love androgynous people. Okay, they're sexy to me. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want your child to be androgynous, because there are so many people who are homophobic out there who preach no gender roles in my house, but want to turn around and be mad, don't do that, okay? Either embrace it fully in all aspects, or change the way that you're thinking, because it doesn't work that way. You can't have it both ways. Okay, well, I'm going to end this video, because I think that's all I need to say. I know I'm going to have some people on commenting and stuff. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can comment all you want. You can write a book. You can write a paragraph. But the point is, if you can't take care of a family or a woman, you don't need to have a woman or a family. Okay, you need to get yourself together first. Get your savings plan. Get a job with some benefits, or a career, preferably. Get a career. And then go and try to find a woman or a family or whatever. I mean, start a family or whatever. Don't do it in the opposite direction. That doesn't make sense. Okay? And believe me, when you have your own money and you are able to take care of a wife and a family, you're going to want gender roles. Believe me. Genderless roles are for people who don't have a lot of financial abundance. Okay? That's a cop-out. And it's an excuse to basically say, God damn it, I need a roommate, but I also want to have sex and possibly some children, but I don't want to support a wife and kids by myself, so let's just get rid of the gender roles, because she needs to do some work too, and let daycare raise our kids. Okay? So yeah, I don't suggest having children and family if you can't take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Don't have unprotected sex. Even Michael Jackson said it. If you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. Okay? Take Mike's advice, y'all. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Because you're complaining about the world you live in, but you're creating it. Okay? I don't care. I've already had my kids. I'm married. I don't care. The world is colorful and beautiful to me. I see things in a totally different way that you're mad at. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. Y'all check out my other channel. I'm going to link it below. If y'all like the more spiritual aspect side of me, the metaphysical and stuff, I'm going to link you to my other channel. It's more of a witchy channel, more of a metaphysical channel, more of, you know, the stuff that I talked that went over a lot of people's heads in that interview that I did on why, okay, I'm not even going to talk about that anymore, but I'm going to link my channel below. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please comment below, and please don't write me a paragraph, men. I don't really care. We all know as women that we have the strongest influence on the earth, on the planet. So whatever you say, we don't care. It's what we think that's really important. You know why? And I'm not a feminist. I'm saying, you know, unless you're a gay man, women still influence gay men. We influence how you act, talk, walk. We influence how you think as well, you know? So we're the greatest influence on the planet. So whatever you have to say, we'll take it into consideration, but we really don't care. It's what we want, okay? It's just how it is. I'm not being mean. It's just, think about it. Why do men wake up in the morning? If, you know, do they wake up to go earn money, to look good, to buy nice clothes, to buy a house or apartment, a nice car so women can notice them? Probably. So I'm just saying that, you know, think about the reason that you want a woman. And then when you get married and decide to live together, then you want to get rid of her as, you know, her feminine ways, just so you can live easier because you don't want to be a man. Think about it. All right, bye.